Hey Rebels. I am in Milwaukee, Wisconsin today. So we actually came to Oshkosh for the air show and decided to check out the Harley Museum on our way home. So I've never been to a motorcycle museum. This will be my first experience. So we're going to go inside, and if they allow me to record, I will. And we're going to kind of show you the Harley Museum today. So thanks for coming along for the ride. See you soon.
So starting with this super awesome entrance, you go up the stairs and into the museum. Some of the first things you see are these wonderful original, first bikes that Harley-Davidson came up with. Truly, truly amazing and lots of fun to look at. And then there's just lots of hallways full of all kinds of just fun stuff, honestly. This was the Serial 1 bike. And yeah, I just enjoyed walking around and seeing everything. I couldn't believe the seats on all these older bikes. They are tractor seats with padding on them. Hey, look, the original biker girls. Woohoo! They have been selling motorcycles with women since forever. New colors coming out, 1933. That was really cool. And just some of the more unique, delivery ones. I didn't realize that Harley-Davidson had advertised so strongly to the police force and how they were the #1 police motorcycle for forever. So that was funny, considering how much bikers tend to hate the police. Although I personally love police because I've got a lot of friends that are policemen and policewomen. But yeah, so then there was the army and what they'd done for the army. I thought this one was really cool. Got a nice rifle sitting in there. And yeah, just lots of cool stuff there. Moving a little forward in history, and now we're in 1947. I like red bikes, so there you go. Another delivery bike. Again, still using that tractor seat with leather and padding. Cracks me up. This was cool. You walk sideways and it opens up into this big, the whole thing's dismantled, and that was cool. So that was the engine room. I ended up doing this little quiz, and out of 3 levels of the sound quiz, I managed to make it through level 2 completely with a perfect score as far as how many engines I could recognize. So I was pretty proud of myself, considering I'm not a huge Harley fan. Here we had just more history stuff. And there's a second level that you go down to. So you kind of start on the second level, go down to the first level, and then we ended on the third level. A whole room full of history of Harley-Davidson and their racing. I thought this display was really cool. These were hot shoes that people would make. That smile, I love that smile. That is a smile of every biker ever. And then they had an entire wall of these just beautiful gas tanks.
So cool.
Look at the patterns, guys. They were so pretty. Can I have them all? Very nice. And then they had a whole section of just kind of fun stuff. This was called Mama Tried, their Mama Tried exhibit. And so there were a bunch of bikes for this one. I thought this one was kind of funny with all the reflectors. How many reflectors do you need? Considering how often we get hit, probably more. So a few more bikes just out of their collection. They have a massive collection. I was super, super impressed. And everything is displayed really beautifully. Great lighting. Everything's really clean. They had a whole section of stuff you could actually ride on. So here's the ones you could sit on. So tried my very first Harleys, and I hate to say it, but I hated the feeling of sitting on the Harley. It really was not comfortable for me at all. So here's me on the bike, and I tried a couple of them, like I said, but they just felt like, I don't know, concrete underneath my legs. I just didn't like them. I fit so nicely on the Honda. It just hugs me. And these, yeah, they just felt like sitting on a brick. It really was not comfortable. Good for the people that do and enjoy these. My husband tried a couple too. And with him being super tall, it was kind of fun to see him get on a couple of bikes. So I don't think I'll be riding Harleys anytime soon, but this was really fun. This was Elvis's bike, so we snuck up to the motorcycle vault all by ourselves, which was really great. And we got to see Elvis's bike and a little dedication area to him. And then they have this really big vault area where they had over 500 bicycles. Oh my goodness. Over 500 motorcycles. And here's the history of the vault. So starting in 1939 and 1952, people could get a little closer, 1998, and then currently what they've got. And here is kind of a look of where all the motorcycles came from, outside sources, production, and this was the vault, and it's gorgeous. Can't get in there, but I just took that through the wire. Women in biking, outside, great sculpture. My dad's a sculptor, so this I could kind of appreciate. There's us, and then they were actually having a biker night, and doing their little music testing. Mic check. So yeah, we hung around for a while. We got some food and watched the bikers all roll in. Some great bikes showed up. So this was just the beginning of it. And then, of course, by the time we left, it was full. I've never been to a bike night, so that was really cool. And then I just found this little emblem in the airport on our way out of town. So, all right, well, like and subscribe. That was my trip into the Harley-Davidson Museum. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.